Whoever this reading is for, there's someone from the past who is currently thinking about you. This person is missing you. This person could really be maybe daydreaming about you, but you're definitely popping up in their thoughts at this time. This person has recently had a realization about who you are and about what your presence means in their life. Someone had an epiphany, and it was like a sudden burst of awareness of what the connection really, I'm hearing what the weight of the connection really held. Someone may have not valued you, they may not have valued the connection as much when you were in their life, because someone was not weighing how valuable something really was. Whoever this person is, they had some kind of a perspective shift by being away from you guys. This person, it's almost like in a way, your absence from their life has opened this person's eyes. It has really showed them what their life will be like when you're not in it. And someone really does not like this reality that they have chosen for themselves. This reality where you're not a part of their life. But this is a choice that they made. This person chose to not have you in their life here. But someone is not liking the outcome of a choice they made. This person could have really betrayed you guys. This is someone who betrayed you. If this was a friend, they did something to break your trust. If this was a family member, same thing. They broke your trust in some way here. If this was a lover, this person could have even cheated on you, or was very sneaky, very deceptive, very untrustworthy here. This person didn't think that they were going to need you as much as they currently do, which is why they took certain actions against you. This person could have played a lot of mind games with you, a lot of hot and cold behavior, back and forth. It was very much a love-hate situation. They couldn't decide whether they loved you or hated you. One moment, they were all over you, they loved you, and it was great. The highs were really high, but the lows were really low. And so your emotions were all over the place dealing with this person. And this was a part of their strategy. It was all a game to them. It was a game. They knew exactly what they were doing. And so this person could really be regretting that at this time, because you guys may have walked away from this person for good. Someone was trying to break your heart as some kind of games they played. And they may have gotten away with this in the past with other people, playing mind games with them, leaving them out in the cold, and then love bombing them, leaving them hanging, leaving them on red. This person may have left you on red. You may have messaged them and they left you on red. They didn't reply to your message. You may have called and they never called you back. It was all a strategy. It was a way for them to control your emotions, for them to control how you felt about them. They wanted to have some kind of power over you. And this person was obsessed with being in control. this person always wanted to have the upper hand when you were dealing with them. But something has happened here where this situation has done a complete 180 on this person. There was some kind of a bad news here that this person received. Something didn't go right in their life. Something may have actually left their world in a state of shambles. This person may have, something happened recently in this person's life, and their world could be chaotic at this time, or something was exposed. This person may have gotten exposed for something they did here. They could be feeling guilty and ashamed about this thing that was exposed. And this person is having memories of you coming back, like popping back up into their mind, because you guys were very loving towards this person. You were very empathetic. You may have worn your heart on your sleeve when you were dealing with this person, but you were very open, very loving, very kind, very, very much vulnerable. This person knew exactly how you felt. You may have told them how you felt. They may have told you the same thing back, but it was all a game to them. The difference between you and this person is that to you it was never a game. You were always authentic to this person. You were always being yourself. You were always being real. But to this person, it was all a game. And something backfired. It definitely backfired. And yeah, they're ashamed about it. It backfired. Because now this person wants to return. They want you back. Return, second chances. They want a second chance. They want to come back in because they're dealing with something, and you are the only person who ever cared about them. You are the only person who ever showed them real love. You were never fake towards this person. Anything you ever said to this person or anything you ever did for them, it came straight from your heart. 100% from your heart. But see, the thing is, they never appreciated what they had until it was gone. They didn't realize how valuable your presence was in their life until they basically had to be around people who were not like you. When they found themselves in the company of those who didn't care about them, those who never cared to check up on them, who never cared to ask how they were doing, very much fake, superficial people, then that's when they realized how valuable your presence really was. And this person could now be feeling very much embarrassed of how they acted in a situation. And they're definitely wanting to return. They're wanting to have a second chance with you. They're wanting to heal the connection. But that's going to be your choice, depending on what this person did. If you feel like they deserve a second chance or not, either way, they will be coming back here. This person could be praying for you at this time, as in praying for another chance with you. They could be asking God, asking Source, the universe, to give them another opportunity. They could be trying to manifest you back into their life here. Someone is too ashamed to confront you directly. They're too scared to try to come back because of something they may have said or did when they left. There's something significant here about the way someone left, or something they said right before they left here. And it's like, in a way, it was almost like the nail in the coffin. This person may have burned a bridge with you, and they're very much embarrassed at something they said to you or something they did right before they left. And they don't know how to come back from that. They don't know how to cross back over a bridge that they burned. So this person may want to return, they may want to come back and make amends, but they don't even know how to approach you. So they could be praying instead, or trying to manifest you back into their life, using different kind of methods to try to get you to come to them. That's the energy I'm picking up on. So in a sense, this person wants you to come to them because they don't know how to come to you. They don't know how to come back because of something they said or did here. Wow. They're really hoping that it's not really over. They're really hoping that you will give them a second chance, another shot. But I'm picking up that you may have given this person a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities, and they just kept breaking your heart over and over again. And it was just the same cycle with this person. They would come in, love bomb you, break your heart, leave. Then they would come back, say they're sorry. You would give them another chance, and they would do the same thing all over again. And it was a cycle with this person. But you finally got to a point where you said enough was enough, and you finally put your foot down. And this time, that was it. That was it for good. And I'm really getting the message that this person never thought you would walk away. This may have been the reason that they played so many games with you. This may have been the reason that they kept showing up the way they were showing up in the connection, because they never thought you would walk away. When you were dealing with this person, you may have been operating from a past version of yourself where maybe you weren't 100% able to assert yourself. So maybe you were trying to please this person. Maybe you don't want to be seen as difficult. You don't want to be seen as being dramatic or something. And so you may have, in a way, dimmed your light to make this person feel more comfortable. And they may have taken that as a sign that you don't have a backbone, in a sense. And they took it as a sign that they could keep coming in, keep disrespecting you, because you're not going anywhere, essentially, is what they thought in their mind. And so they kept doing this to you over and over again until you finally reached a point where you said enough was enough and you took your power back. And in that moment is when they finally had this realization: oh, okay, so you're not a doormat. So I can't keep disrespecting you because you will walk away, essentially. And now they're seeing your value. But the thing is, this person had to lose you to see your value. And that says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot. It shows you exactly who this person is and how they really feel about you. Because if someone has to lose you for them to appreciate what they had with you, then is that a person even really worth keeping around? Obviously, that's going to be for you to decide, but I do see that this person is going to be making some sort of a comeback here towards you. Well, I said comeback, but not in the sense of they're leveling up or anything, but this person will be coming back around towards you here. And they're really hoping that once they come back, once they return here, that you're going to give them a second chance. They're really hoping that they haven't completely blew it. But this is a person who just did too much, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing this person just did way too much. And there could be bad news here when this person comes back in. There could be some kind of a bad news that maybe you guys are now dating someone else. I'm picking up that for some of you guys, when this person comes back into your life, you would have already met a new person. And this new person, like, you're probably already going to be dating this new person. If it's a romantic situation, of course. And if it's a friendship, when this old friend comes in, I'm picking up that there's going to be the energy of a new friend already kind of in your energy. And it's almost like they've already been replaced, is what I'm picking up on. So someone comes back in hoping to rekindle things, hoping to get a second chance, but it's like by the time they come in, it's already too late because they've already been replaced, essentially. That's what I'm really picking up on. Yeah, so this person is going to get some bad news that time has run out for them. And it's going to break this person's heart. This bad news that their time is up, they've been replaced. You have someone new in your life. If you guys haven't met anyone yet, I'm sensing that you do have someone new coming in the near future. But this person is going to get some bad news that's going to break their heart. But I'm just really picking up that this is karma, because this person tried to break your heart by playing all these games with you, by trying to get your feelings all tangled up. They wanted to have control over you. They wanted to, I feel like they were a puppet master and you were the puppet. They wanted to pull your strings and get you to bend to their will, and it was all a game to them. But something completely backfired here. Something blew up in this person's face, or something is about to blow up in this person's face, and they were not expecting that. They were not expecting that at all. Wow. We're gonna get some messages from this person and see if they could say anything to you at this time. What would they say? So we got, yeah, nah. And that could be the answer for some of you guys. This could be spirit giving you the answer for when this person comes back in. For some of you guys, the answer is yeah, nah. There's something about this person not deserving a second chance from you guys because of the way they've really kept disrespecting the connection. This person knew exactly what they were doing. And that's the thing. It's not like it's not like they didn't know what they were doing, like it was a mistake, because a mistake is, you can only really make a mistake if you had no idea what you were doing, right? But at a certain point, it's not a mistake anymore when you know better and you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Then at that point, it's a choice and it's not a mistake. So this person was choosing to hurt you over and over again because they knew what they were doing. They knew how it would make you feel. They knew that it would break your heart. They knew that it would put you all up in your head. They knew that it would give you anxiety. And they did it anyways because it was all a game to them. It was funny. When it was you who was the one suffering, it was funny. But now that it's kind of like the other shoe has dropped, and they're now kind of getting a taste of what they really put you through. It's almost like this person can dish it, but they can't take it. That's That's really the energy that I'm picking up here. So we have, I dream about you a lot. Too much here. You could be popping up in this person's dreams. And I'm getting that this person may have received some kind of epiphany about you and about y'all's connection through a dream. So a dream that this person had about you gave them a realization. Maybe something was revealed to them in the dream about who you are or who you were supposed to be in their life, but this person may have kind of dropped the ball here. And yeah, but you guys are popping up in this person's dreams. And it's making them feel very much embarrassed for how they treated you, because they didn't realize how significant the connection was or how significant it was supposed to be before they basically destroyed it. Okay. So we have, I don't want to lose you. So I'm really picking up that this person, they're now feeling the heat from all of their actions, because someone is now realizing that actions have consequences, and this person may have gotten away with their bad behavior for a long time because you may have given them chance after chance, right? And this may have planted a false and egotistical belief in this person's mind that because you kept giving them so many chances, that the chances would never run out, basically. That they would always have this opportunity to come back into your life. But the chances, this person's chances has run out. And they're really feeling it because you guys really kept your distance from this person. For some of you, you haven't spoken to this person in a really long time, maybe even years. But this person is very much shocked at how you have been able to keep your distance from them. And they're really starting to question whether it's actually over this time. Is it really over? Did you really walk away for good this time? Are you really not coming back? Did I really just screw everything up? And am I really about to lose you right now? And it's this person never imagined that they would have found themselves in this position, because this was a very egotistical person who thought that they were in control of the situation. They were the ones pulling the strings, right? They were the ones breaking your heart. But they never once imagined that the tables would turn and that they would be on the opposite end of it, and that they might actually end up losing you for good. Yeah, so this person is very much afraid to lose you at this time. They're not sure if they come back what your reaction is going to be, because you've become very unpredictable to this person. Whereas in the past, you may have really worn your heart on your sleeve. You may have really showed this person how you felt, told them how you felt. And so they thought that they would always have you figured out in a sense. But something didn't go as planned here. Something backfired, something blew up in this person's face. And now they're really scared to lose you, because they don't know what your reaction is going to be when they try to come forward. They don't know, are you going to dismiss them? Are you even going to respond to them? Are you going to tell them off? Or maybe when they come in, they would realize that someone else has taken their place already. And it's just a lot going through this person's mind at this time. But I'm just really getting that this is the energy they tried to put you in. And they purposely did this to you. They purposely tried to get you all up in your head, so you can be in anxiety, so you can have all these negative emotions and negative thoughts. And they try to put you in this energy as a form of control. because it was all a game to them. But it's like now they're kind of feeling this is how you felt. And this person feels incredibly embarrassed because, yeah, because now they want to come back and they already burned the bridge. Wow, this is crazy. So we have the Ace of Cups. So this person could have actually developed real feelings for you during the separation when you guys walked away from them. I'm getting that this person was waiting to call your bluff in a situation. When you walked away, it's almost like they were waiting to just call your bluff because they just knew that you weren't going anywhere. You're going to come back. You always come back, don't you? So they were waiting for you to come back. They were waiting for you to text them, call them, show up at their house, but you never did any of that. You stood on business and you held your ground. And it was very shocking to this person because they never knew that you were this strong and you were able to resist them this much, because you may have actually really loved this person, but I'm getting that you chose your self-respect over your feelings for this person. Yeah, but this person is terrified. I am terrified because they really feel like they're about to lose you right now. But this is someone who kind of dug their own grave. This person made their bed. It's like, in a sense, they did all the things that a person would do if they wanted to push someone away. This person purposely pushed you away and now they're terrified of losing you. So it really doesn't make sense, because it's like, okay, you're terrified of losing the viewer, but you did all these things to assure that you would lose them. It's just, I'm really getting the energy that this person doesn't have a lot of common sense, or they may have just acted very rashly, very nonsensical. They didn't think before they did certain things. It's almost like this person is a act now, think later type of person, where they just jump into something, they just take an action, and they think about the consequences later. And this is one of those situations where this person acted first and thought about the consequences later. And now they're starting to feel the heat. Now they're really feeling the ramifications of their actions. And yeah, this person was very impulsive in how they handled you guys. This person fumbled you. And they didn't even give it any thought. It was like, just imagine having a diamond in your hand and you just like accidentally fumble it. It's like, oops, you just dropped a diamond and then you don't even think about it. And it's like later, when you're kind of like reflecting, that's when you realize, oh crap, I just dropped a diamond. It's that type of energy that I'm picking up with this person. So we got wrongful advice. This person may have been dealing with a crowd of people, or maybe friends who were very much toxic, very much karmic, and they may have told this person to play these mind games with you, or this person may have been trying to impress their friends or impress a certain group by playing mind games with you guys, by breaking your heart. In a sense, it was like they were trying to show that they're in control, or like they're the man, or they're the woman. But whoever these people were around this person, they didn't actually care about this person, because a real friend is not going to tell you is not going to give you advice that's going to cause you to lose something valuable in your life. And if anyone does that, they're not your true friend. But this person couldn't see that they were surrounded by snakes the entire time who were trying to actually destroy something that would have been very good for them. But I'm really getting that this person, yeah, it was only in hindsight, looking at the situation and reflecting on everything, that this person was finally able to realize that they were given wrongful advice and that they were surrounded by a bunch of snakes who didn't want the best for them. Yeah, but there's a lot going through this person's mind at this time. You're definitely at the forefront of it. And they will be returning, but obviously it's going to be your decision whether you want them back or not.